Trying to talk about audio in Tarkov is driving me to drink through a fucking truly mango because it's literally the only alcohol that I have in my entire fucking fridge. Fuck it. Let's talk about Steam Audio. There are companies that provide prefabricated houses. You just tell them what size and shape you want the house. They give you different options for rooms. You tack on different modules for rooms, kitchens, whatever you want the shit made out of. And they send it to you on flatbeds in pieces, and then it gets assembled on the concrete foundation that you provide them. That's it. There's your house. Modular house, bang, done. Everything's done in the factory beforehand. Steam Audio is that prefabricated house. The foundation is what Steam Audio is getting plugged onto. In this case, the foundation is Battlestate's spaghetti-coated, spaghetti-western bullshit foundation. It's got a bunch of cracks in it, missing some chunks, and then the prefab house that looks and works just fine, just needs a base for you to put it on. They go to plug it onto the foundation, and lo and behold, the house doesn't sit right. And then everybody wants to blame the fact that there's problems with the siding buckling, or the framing doesn't seem like it's completely level, or the floor's got a wave in it because the foundation is fucked. So instead of fixing the foundation and realizing that it would true up the rest of the house, they're just saying, nope, we're just gonna slide this here house on up off the top of this here foundation, and instead we're going to rebuild the house and go source out all of our own materials and rebuild it from the ground up. Nikita ended up saying something akin to, they're doing a complete overhaul, rework, overwork isn't even a fucking word, of the entire audio system. In the midst of saying that they were doing an entire rework of the audio system, Nikita said that they were specifically removing Steam Audio because Steam Audio was, I guess, bad. For those of you that don't know, there is a Discord that exists for creators when it comes to dealing with, interacting with BSG. As far as I'm aware, Nikita doesn't usually hang out in this Discord. It's usually other devs or something. And they ask questions of creators. You don't have to be a really big one if you're like a 5-viewer average streamer or something. You have a small YouTube channel, you can be a member. There's a lot of creators in this Discord. Anyway, prior to this specific podcast, I mean, a couple of weeks before, they ended up sending out a feeler asking about whether or not we, as creators, thought that there was some weird bugs with the audio and what we felt about Steam Audio. My response was, Steam Audio isn't the problem. Yes, there are a few audio artifacts, but the core issues are the same and have been the same since the beginning. The issues that we experience in the audio system of Tarkov have to do with the actual foundation of Tarkov's audio code. It's not the Steam Audio module, one of 11 that is being tacked on to the audio engine of the game. However, an awful lot of people that are larger, more well-known streamers tended to say otherwise. They instead said that the audio issues are from Steam Audio. I experience X, Y, and Z. There's audio inaccuracies. Bullshit. There's all kinds of this stuff that's wrong. There's this stuff that's wrong. I experience these things. Bullshit. Bullshit. Look, I'm drinking, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, it's bullshit. Before Steam Audio, all the same jank still fucking existed. The only difference with Steam Audio is that you hear those little scav shouts at distance, and there was that weird ghost footstep phantom bullshit, where you heard a key start opening a door, a grenade pin get pulled really far away, or like a VoIP interaction would begin, and it would sound super loud, and then it got really quiet all of a sudden. Those little things are Steam Audio. But all the other stuff, the inability to hear people between levels on stairs, and like not being able to hear certain footsteps in certain places, and the weird interactions that happen between level changes in certain buildings, all of that, base audio engine. All day long, baby. Base audio engine. So as I sit here drinking hard seltzer, trying to cope with the fact that Nikita is making the decision with him and the rest of the dev team to remove fucking Steam Audio because a bunch of fucking content creators don't understand how the audio engine works and try to saddle that shit on the scapegoat that is Steam Audio, even though the exact same fucking engine works perfectly in a game like Hunt Showdown, but we're just going to ignore that. And we're going to say its interaction with Unity is a fucking problem. Meanwhile, a bona fide, tried and true software developer like Veritas can go and recreate a relatively small test. Granted, it doesn't have as many moving parts as Tarkov does, but he can go and recreate a room doing a small test using all the different surfaces and whatnot, and he can code that shit, and it works fucking perfectly with all 11 modules in there, proving full well that Unity and Steam Audio integrate just fucking fine. And yet the Tarkov devs, for whatever goddamn reason, whatever own internal testing or other idea that they have in their head, and they've decided that they're going to remove Steam Audio and somehow rebuild the audio engine either themselves or they're going to shop it out to a different library provider that is going to be able to somehow do a better job than Valve, which provides this shit for free. If you're wondering about specifics, go and check out the latest episode of Veritas's podcast that he does with Jesse Kazam. They have their own channel called The Podcast. You can go and check it out on YouTube. And in this case, Veritas even went so far as to send a message to the man where he said, hey, are you going to build this thing from the ground up? Or are you looking at getting with another audio library provider? Nikita said, we are undecided. Tune in next year, maybe 2 years from now, where we get to talk about what the audio system is like now that they've finally figured it out. In the meantime, I'm really looking forward to having the audio become even worse when they disable binaural audio in this game. Because again, the issues that are being experienced in this game by people in this fucking community has nothing to do with Steam Audio. It is literally the base sound engine of this game. And of course, I can't wait for all the comments where people didn't watch until this far in the video and they're just going to talk about how angry I am. Fucking idiots. Anyway, cheers, folks. Come and check me out on Twitch every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live when this video is live because I'm going to post it in the morning. And sub the channel. We're almost at 100,000. And follow me on Twitter and on TikTok at OnePegMG on Twitter, TikTok at OnePeg. Thanks so much. We'll see you in the next one.